Hey fans, it's Julie DeLuna. Today we're going to make breakfast, just some eggs. That's what I eat for breakfast like every single day. If I could have steak and eggs, I would. For breakfast, you want to make sure that you include protein in all of your meals, especially if you're working out. And don't forget, it's really great to have breakfast the first meal of the day. It's good to have it at least within 1 hour of waking up. It's a great healthy habit to have, and if you're skipping breakfast, then you're losing out on a lot of those calories and fuel that your body needs to manage your day. So alright, let's get started. Alright, to start making our eggs, I'm just going to put some in a bowl and mix them together with a little bit of milk, a little bit of seasoned salt and pepper. I like using the whole egg. Some people like to just do egg whites. Not me, I like getting the whole thing. I like trying to eat as natural as possible. And don't forget, if you get any eggshells in there, to try to go ahead and scoop them out. That's about 5 eggs. That'll feed me and the kids. A little bit of milk dipped right in between there. And one thing I learned from Rachel Ray is you poke the eggs first. That way they mix better. Really easy to go ahead and stir that in. I also like to add a little bit of pepper right here before I cook it. And one of my favorite seasonings is Red Robin seasoning. You could get that at any Red Robin restaurant. Right now they're selling them for $3. I put Red Robin seasoning in everything I cook. With eggs, I just sprinkle just a little bit because this stuff is pretty strong for breakfast. Mix it in there nice and well. I like to use all-natural coconut for my oil when I oil a pan. Some people might use like grease or maybe Pam spray. I just like to use this. Hello, let's turn the oven on. This stuff is nice because always having coconut oil and always eating it and mixing it in with your foods is very good. It's very healthy for you. It actually helps to clean your body out a little bit. And at least you're not using too much fat or weird unnatural stuff like a Pam spray. You gotta figure out that your food fixes in with that while you're cooking. See, this I love coconut oil. I could make a whole video about coconut oil. This stuff melts pretty quickly here. There we go. What I like to add something different to my eggs every day. Yesterday it was more of like a pizza egg, so there's like you know, peppers and onions and mushrooms and stuff like that. Today I'm gonna stick more with just like a mushrooms and spinach, but there's a lot of really great recipes and different things that you could add to your eggs. Like I said, I have eggs every morning for breakfast, so you always want some variety. Today I'm going to add mushrooms, just kind of crumbling them up in my hands. Get that cooking first. Mushrooms takes a little bit longer to cook than eggs does. And especially these mushrooms and this spinach will get all of that coconut oil. This is just a bag of fresh spinach. You always want to add a lot of fruits and vegetables to your meals throughout the day, so why not mix your vegetables in with your food? There we go. Especially spinach. Spinach is really, really good for you to eat. We'll let that cook a little bit, let the leaves get a little bit smaller as they're heating up. Perfect. Then we add the eggs in. Yes. The thing about eggs, scrambled eggs, that's how I make mine. You just kind of slowly stir it every once in a while. You don't have to be sitting here in front of the stove watching it for the next, how long does it take these eggs to cook? About 10 minutes. Just kind of come back to it and give it a little swirl like that. You'll see after a couple of minutes, it starts to thicken up a little bit. You just want to keep stirring it around. You want to make sure all of this gets nice and cooked. And you're trying to also stop it from sticking to the pan. See how it's starting to thick up nice and well now that I've turned it after a few times? When you have things like spinach, your eggs need to cook a little bit longer because when the vegetables cook, it puts a lot of water to the bottom of the pan, and it takes your eggs a lot longer to cook, which is why it's always good to make your vegetables first and then throw your eggs on top. There we go, that looks good right about there. Alright, so now we're going to turn off this and add this to our plate. We got some toast going, which is really good. Remember, you want to have a lot of fuel in the morning for your day. Some eggs, and some fruit. Now that is a perfect breakfast. Don't forget that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so you want to have a huge breakfast, a little lunch, and a little dinner, because you really don't need a big meal at dinner time if you're about to go to bed in a couple hours. With breakfast, you're going to be up all day long, you're going to be moving all day long, you're going to be thinking all day long, so you want a really, really great balanced meal, just like this one. Alright kids, time to eat. Here you go, baby. Apple. Eggs. You like it?
Aw, eggs again.